Hello guys, welcome back to Sun and Star Sol Tarot. So I'm back again this week presenting to you a prediction reading for the month of November. Welcome. First of all, let me thank you all of beautiful angels for joining me in today's reading, and hopefully you have been enjoying all of my numerology pick a card readings so far. I'm very grateful to you for all the love and support that you have presented to me. And um, yeah, without further ado, let me introduce you to today's readings pile selection. As always, there are going to be three piles in today's reading. Uh, Pile 1 is being represented by our pink bear. Pile 2 is being represented by this mint green bear. I maybe mint green, right? I'm not really sure what is the exact name for this shade of green. And pile 3 is going to be represented by this yellow highlighter piggy. So without much further ado, I'm going to start the reading with pile number 1. If you feel like you need a minute to focus on choosing your pile, connecting with your intuition, definitely you can pause the video and take some time. uh, Otherwise, if you are like me and you pick the pile that your eyes first, gets attracted to you, then I'll see you in your chosen pile. The timestamps are in the description section as well as in the pinned comment section below. See you there. Hello, pile number 1. So if you selected this pink bear, um, this is going to be a reading all about the prediction reading for how the month of November 2023 is going to be for you. And here we have two pre-pull cards for you, where we get the general message for you for the month of November, things to look out for. Well, actually, I don't know, I haven't taken a look at it. So now let's see. So the oracle card is saying sovereignty. Queen of the Moon. Wow. Queen of the Moon with number 41. Oh, wow. Number 41. Guys, you are going to be in your full power in the month of November. And November itself is a master number, right? 11. So you guys are going to practice your authority. Yeah, definitely. Or may have to deal with a huge authority, huge responsibility as well, which is going to further your authority, further your power, expansion. I see strong, strong changes coming in. Like not surrounding you, but within you, because this is the moon, right? She is the queen of the moon. So there is a complete mind shift happening for you from what I can see with this card, and you are coming into your power in the month of November. That's good. Now let King of Swords, what did I tell you guys? The general message, both of them are telling you that you guys are going to be in full power over your mind and your emotions. You are going to clearly be able to see which emotions, which thoughts are rational and positive, and which thoughts are just you know thoughts that are passing by, that has no specific no specific meanings. Even emotions which are, as a human being, comes and goes and not really important. You're going to see what is truly important for you, what makes you truly happy, and you are going to cut off things that are actually boggling you, bugging you, and just kind of creating mess in your head and in your relationship and also in your life. This could be people, this could be toxic content, this could be thought processing way that you may have been prone to follow. For example, as for me, mm, I'm quite a bit of a negative thinker, as in like whenever I encounter some situation, I expect the worst first. But it has been helpful to me, honestly, because according to Murphy's laws, whatever can happen will happen, right, in the worst case scenario way. And but that makes, weirdly, that helps me be positive with my circumstances and deal with it, kind of in a stoic way, which is maybe not completely healthy, but so far it has done me good. And what I want to say is that there is no one, pill or one specific thing, process, school of thought that is going to apply to all. As human beings, we are very, very unique, each and every one of us. What works for me may not work for you. What works for you may not work for me. So, in the month of November, you are going to find out what works for you, and not the all these things that are being screamed about in the content world, right? You have to be stoic, you don't have to be stoic, you have to be, this way, you have to be that way, you have to be pro this, you have to be pro that. No, you are going to find out what is truly aligned with your principles, with your values, and what truly helps you. You may even challenge yourself to follow a certain path where you may not, you usually are kind of like agree with but are afraid to face. But in the month of November, you are completely going to take that challenge in your hand and see what life has to offer for you. And like I said, you are in your full power. You have double, you know, cards representing power, like King of Swords and sovereignty. Yes, you are in complete control of your mind and emotions and even your body. Now let's, excuse me, take a look at your tarot cards, and I've already pulled all of them, as you can see. But let's see what we have going on for you for the month of November. Let me place these cards a little bit farther away so that we have place for your tarot cards. And first we have Queen of Swords, we have Temperance, we have Five of Pentacles in the reverse, and we have Hierophant, we have Five of Wands, and we have King of Wands. Guys, I told you, so much power play happening within you and around you in the month of November. So let's see. One thing that is I see happening as a theme in the month of November for you, pile one, is that if you have been feeling helpless, and if you have been feeling like, things are just passing by, life is just passing by, and you are being feeling like you have been left out, you are feeling like you have no support, you feel like, there aren't much people who are helping you for the month of November, you are going to be your own help, you are going to be your own superpower. Like you are stopping to ask, wait for help, for, approval from others, and you are starting to believe in yourself. You are starting to rise in your power, believe in yourself, give yourself that push, give yourself that power, give yourself that support and help, and no longer feel like you need others. Like you are feeling fully confident within yourself. Queen of Swords, guys. This is the card that is representing your career section in the month of November, and it shows that you guys are being handed a huge responsibility in your career in the month of November, and you are going to be very clear minded about handling this responsibility, and you are going to balance it very well in a way that it brings not only gains, benefits, and growth to your boss or your business or your career, but to you as well. I see a win win situation happening in the month of November, and want you to know that yes, you are going to be in a completely full power of yourself, and I think you may even have a full reign of, free reign of authority about how to go about this project and all. And you are going to you are going to practice, and you know what, this weird kind of way, I see you guys are like rebuilding your reputation in your career, in your business in the month of November. Like it's like rebranding yourself, rebranding your product happening in the month of November. And with temperance, this card is representing the love and relationship aspect in the month of November. This being a major card, this being a card about, balance and patience. I see your relationship and love area is pretty good in the month of November. Like everything is very balanced, be it home life, be it your romantic life, everything is there for you. And for single pile ones out there, I see that a new love interest is coming in your life. I don't think that in the month of November you'll meet them, but probably you will get a DM of sort, or maybe an introduction of some sort from your friend or closed one, and you will get to know about them. But I think you will meet them in a physical sense a little bit later on. And for those of you who are already in a relationship, I see you guys happy, content. I see you guys sharing your emotions, your love with each other, spending more time with each other. And really, there is a complete full balance and also passion happening in your love relationship area. Now, Five of Pentacles in the reverse is a card which is good to have in a reverse. And this card is representing your health, physical health. Now, what it is telling me is that pile number one, you have been, if you had been, suffering through some sort of physical ailments, recovery is coming for you starting from the month of November. But I would say that only one suggestion that I want to give with this card for you is that it's going to start, but it's going to take, grow slowly. So please have patience. Please practice this temperance energy in for your own physical health as well, and rest more. Definitely, I know that month of November you are being handed a big project, you are being handed, you're feeling very motivated, and you would like to work more, you'd like to achieve more, but also got some slack for yourself. I know you are the king or queen, you have big dreams for yourself, but that does not mean that you will neglect yourself, right? So that is the only thing that I want you to know. Physical health wise, you guys are, if you had been suffering through some sort of weakness in regards to that, recovery is coming. But please be sure to not be overly motivated and over exhaust yourself. And if you have been like healthy as always, healthy as horse, then yeah, things are going to be continuing on that route. The same message for you, please don't over exhaust yourself. With the Hierophant card, this card is representing your money aspect, and a major card, that too, number five card, guys, it's a Mercury card. So I see, guys, definitely some of you guys are maybe receiving some sort of valuable advice or message from somebody who has already done very well in their industry, a very powerful businessman, a very powerful merchant, a very powerful bank or insurance company CEO. People who are in power in the finance world are going to help you in the month of November. Like for example, if you have been seeking loan but you have been struggling to find a good loan where you don't have to pay a lot of interest and fees, stuff like that, then you will find that help in the month of November. If you guys have been trying to look for a good financial advisor or manager, you are going to find them. If you guys have been trying to save more, if you guys have been trying to make more money, that too, a person who is who is very good at that, is an expert at money management, is going to help you in the month of November, and you as well are going to flourish. Like, the key to the financial growth and stability in your life is going to open up in the month of November, and a person, already successful person, is going to be helping you do that. So please keep a lookout for that. And now we have this another five of wands. This card, guys, is telling me, by the way, this card is representing mental health, and this is not a good card to come for any kind of reading, except if it is a negative reading. And you know what, in terms of mental health, I see that you guys are juggling so many things together in the month of November, right? So maybe that's why the message for your physical health as well came up, for you to, relax more, cut some slack, don't overexert. That was the message we got for your physical health. And now mental health is also showing us that you have too many things going around in your head, maybe physically as well. And because you are busy with your career, you have this big motivation that you, big dream, big project coming in the month of November, you are very passionate about it. You are also balancing a relationship, you are also trying to get help and establish a solid financial health in your life. And managing all of that maybe sometimes exhaust you in terms of thinking process, like overthinking. Uh, Many of us struggle with anxiety, which is completely normal, guys. I don't want you to take anxiety as something that you have to fight. Honestly, anxiety is a natural state of human being. That's how we evolved from monkey to present day scenario. We are completely able to handle minor, I'm talking about minor stresses, okay, not the disease sort of things. So yeah, you need to cut some slack for yourself and know that no matter what happens, you have the power to face them, win over them. Victory is yours, guys, because you have double five. It is showing me that a lot of money related things, a lot of things related to finances are going to be matters related to them is going to stress you in the month of November, because you are expanding your business, because you are expanding your career, and there is definitely the element of anxiety or overthinking. What if it doesn't work? What if I fail? What if this person's advice is not going to work for me? Things like that, doubts, stuff, that can really stress you out. It is a prediction as well as a advice for you to be on a lookout for that, and know that no, this is just a normal process, and you can calm down because you are able to handle all of these and come out beautifully as the King of Wands. Now, King of Wands is the growth, and King of Wands card as the personal growth card coming in for the month of November for you is something that I see so, this is so beautiful, guys, because it is, look at his wands, it is growing, right? And it is growing multiple plants, multiple branches. It shows me that personally as well you are evolving, personally as well you are you know up, leveling up, and not only financially, not only in a relationship aspect, but also mentally and emotionally. As a human being, as a person, you are evolving in the month of November. You know what, what's the most beautiful thing about this card is, you know that you are evolving. It's not like some person is working all the time, they are evolving but they are not realizing that they are evolving, and they still think that they are this person from this small town with this big dream where everybody is neglecting them, ignoring them. And even though they are growing, because of that thought process, they have this inferiority complex in their head. But for you, no, you see that you have come so far from where you began, and you are thankful for that, and you are very proud of yourself. And I want you to be proud of yourself. Pile number one. So wow, overall a very happening month for you, November. Pile number one, a lot of growth, a lot of personal power, a lot of understanding yourself more, and seeing the growth happening for you from where you began to where you are right now, and your next goal that is still giving you a little bit of jitters but also excitement. All of these experiences are going to make your month of November a very happening, happy, and successful time period for you. And I wish you all the best for that. I wish you all the best and good luck to you. Pile number one. Hopefully you liked today's reading, and if this reading helped you, please do not forget to give this video a thumbs up. Let me know how the month of November, turn out to be for you. So you may want to save the video and come back to me. Let me know how it resonated, and definitely do not forget to ask for advice if you need. Yeah, I will see you in my next one. Thank you for sticking by up until now. I wish you all the best, love and light, more success to you, more happiness, and especially peace to you. Bye bye. Hello, pile number 2. If you selected this green bear, this is going to be your reading all about what does the month of November have in store for you. Thank you for joining in today's reading. Let's take a look at the general message from the tarot and the oracle that I got for you. The oracle, starting from the oracle card. Oh, peace. The general message for you is peace for the month of. Oh, and it's a 28 number card. So, yeah, guys, you are going to practice some sort of ritual or some sort of, uh, I don't know, like meditation technique or some sort of, taking a walk in the nature kind of thing. Starting from the month of November to relax yourself, to give yourself a break, to stop thinking, stop scrolling, and have that peace in your heart and in your head. Wow. And let's see. Oh, it's page of swords, but it is in the reverse. So again, another card about letting your, overworking mind take a break and relax and rethink about the past actions, rethink about the past um, conversations that happened, which you are not, over with. This could be an argument where you feel like, I shouldn't have said that. This could be a speech where you felt like, I want to have that conversation with that person. This could be about, reconnecting with somebody and clearing up the misunderstanding. That's going to be the big theme for you in the month of November. So let's see, what do we have in your tarots. Let me make space first. We have the sun, beautiful. We have the seven of cups, beautiful. We have, oh, five of swords, page, another page, okay, of pentacles, four of wands, nine of swords. Guys, those of you who chose pile number 2, this green bear, I see you guys are sort of like growing up in the month of November. Like, it's like, one of those moments that makes you instantly realize, how childish you were and how naive you were, and trying to, adult up, like trying to get matured. Like, one of those things that makes you, mature person, that, just maturity strikes you. It's an interesting thing to have for you. Pile number 2. Now, don't con- let me start explaining the cards for you, okay? So that you guys don't get lost up along with me in my thought process and head, which is kind of messy, like the seven of cups, like too many things going on at the same time. So, the Sun card, this card is representing your career in the month of November. So, if you have been in a stressful situation in your career, or even if you were not stressed about your career, in both cases, you have nothing to worry about. November is going to be a happy, joyful month for you in terms of your career. There is growth, there is passion, there is success, there is, not just success, but fulfillment in the month of November for you, pile number 2. And I see if you guys have been waiting for a promotion, waiting for this new big contract, this new big client, signing with an agent, November month, definitely that's going to happen. So you may want to take the first step, like call that person, call that client, call your boss, ask for a raise in the month of November, because month of November is very going to be very lucky for you in terms of career and progress. Now, this Seven of Cups card is representing your love and relationship area. So I see that you guys are very confused and even a little bit detached from reality in the month of November. This could play out in a lot many different ways, because what I see in terms of love and relationship is that expectations are not meeting reality in the month of November for you, which is maybe one of the things that is leading you to be a little bit more mature than you were previously. Maybe that's why this page of swords card came up for you as a general theme, where you are rethinking your past action, past conversation, past relationship, and try to mend that and mature up. So, yeah, I won't say that a lot of things are happening in terms of new person coming in or a big major relationship related event happening in the month of November, but I do see you clearing some fogs uh, and clearing up that difference between expectations and reality in the month of November. It's a kind of stagnant situation for you where you are trying to sit back and rethink. Yeah, that's it. And this Five of Swords card is representing your physical health. Now, this card as the physical health, I won't say that this is a good card to come off in the month of November, maybe because of all of this overthinking that is being going on in your head. It may stress you out, guys, and you need to. Oh wow, maybe that's why you are starting this card came up for you, so that you could relax yourself, and draw yourself out from the rabbit hole. And physical health wise, you guys are, if you have been on a certain diet, certain exercise regimen, I see you guys giving up. And if you have forever been, planning for a new diet, planning for a new exercise routine, I don't see you starting that either in the month of November. If you guys have been sick, feeling, very weak, and you want recovery on that part, month of November is going to be tough for you. I'm sorry, guys, but one good thing about that is that maybe an alternative medicine will help you. And I disclaimer, guys, I'm not a doctor, I'm not a health person. Definitely do not listen to me when it comes to health advices. I'm just giving you a very general idea of the situation. But since this is a minor card, this is talking about minor inconveniences, right? So if you take good care of yourself and keep a daily reminder that month of November energies are such that it makes me neglect what's truly important to me. Like, I have to take this medicine daily, I have to exercise according to the routine that I set up, I have to eat what I said I would eat, and stop eating what I say what is not good for you. If you keep reminding yourself that, if you keep being on the discipline and do not wander off the path, month of November is going to be good for you. It will not harm you. In fact, it will give you better health. But that's the point. You are going to have to remind yourself and be in the discipline, okay? Because it is going to be easy for you to get distracted, because I see, yeah, career wise you are so satisfied, everything is going good, but relationship wise there is a lot of overthinking happening, a lot of introspection happening in the month of November, which is leading you to neglect, ignore, or belittle some sort of way the health aspect, the physical health aspect. That was a sort of like a advice card for you, pile number two. Now, Page of Pentacles, another page card for you, is representing your money in the month of November. And yes, you have good career growth happening, you have good progress in terms of overall incoming cash flow. But because this is a page of pentacles, you may have that urge to buy everything. Like, I see a lot of online shopping happening for you in the month of November. I see you like buying without thinking, binge buying stuff that you don't really need. So keep a lookout for that. However, the good thing is money is coming in, but you may struggle with saving in the month of November, especially be in control of your finances, guys. This Four of Wands, this card is beautiful because we saw that you were, chaotic in your head regarding your emotions. Like you want this, you want that, but that is not happening. What you want is not who you want does not like you, and who likes you don't, you do not like them, stuff like that. You have this ideal relationship scenario in your head, but reality is like blah. And you feel like you are, there is a level of, back and forth of, no, I'm good, no, why, no, I'm good, no, why. That sort of bouncing, yo-yoing emotions, happiness, feelings of disappointment, that was going around in your head and your heart quite a lot. But because this is a Four of Wands, and it is the card that came up for your mental health, it is telling me that overall you are going to find balance. Everything is going to work out for you in the end. This confusion card that was connected with your, emotions and your relationship area is going to clear up. This whole fog is going to clear up at the end of the day, and you will find that peace. You'll find reasons to celebrate. You may even attend some sort of family functions or get together with your friends and see that how much you are truly appreciated by people surrounding you. And you are also going to appreciate yourself for, despite everything, how grounded you are and how you are working towards, bettering yourself. There is a moment of feeling proudful and having that confidence, building up that confidence happening for you. So you do not have to be getting all stressed because of this card or this card. This is only, because if you neglect, but if you pay attention, I mean, you are going to pay attention anyway, because like I told you, the first card that came up for you was talking about you starting to relieve yourself of unnecessary things and grounding yourself, finding rituals to, you know, not only finding but actually practicing rituals to calm yourself down and find peace within yourself, and it is definitely helping you. Now, this another fear card of Nine of Swords. This card is representing personal growth. Now, here is the thing, guys. There is a lot of personal growth happening for you, especially in a physical sense. Everybody can see where how far you have come, but yourself. Okay, but yourself. In the month of November, this Nine of Swords card is telling me that you have so many growths happening for you. Mental peace wise, mental health wise, you are still very, very good and balanced. Yes, you have some confusions regarding your relationship, romantic love area. And yes, you may disregard your physical health, your usual diet because of that. However, overall, this is going to be a normal month, like everyday human life month for you, because there is good, there is bad, there is growth. In fact, there is a lot more good than bad for you in the month of November. However, I see that if you are prone to not following the disciplined lifestyle that you have always been promising yourself to follow, you are one of those people who are quick to, get drowned by the content world, get drowned. I'm bullshitting content world while I'm creating content myself. I'm sorry, guys. You know what? Yes, the only thing that I want you to know is that you are so much more wonderful than you give yourself credit for. Yes, I see regrets because of your past behavior, the things that you said in the past, and you are regretting certain things that led you to, feeling less about yourself. But there is also a lot of growth that happened, a lot of learnings that happen, a lot of progress, a lot of success that came along in your life, and you are ignoring that. I want you to open up your eyes and see how beautiful you are. Not just, physical beauty wise, but how beautiful of a soul you actually are. Because despite all of the shortcomings, you are still willing to go for more growth, willing to progress more, willing to accept your mistakes and make up for that. That's the most important part. That's the most important thing, guys. So yeah, in a summary, after all of those words, um, month of November, career-wise good, money-wise a little bit of spending happening, a little more of a spending happening. There is back and forth about your heart and mind happening, where your heart wants one thing, mind wants another, but still overall you are balancing yourself, because I know you have that clarity of mind, what is truly important to you. You know that. It's just that you tend to overestimate others and underestimate yourself. That you need to fix, okay? Hopefully this reading gave you clarity. Hopefully the universe will bless you with everything you want and help you gain whatever you want, all of those goals, and give you the clarity. I wish you all the best, guys. If you like this reading, please do not forget to give this video a thumbs up. Please do subscribe to the channel and help this girl out. And I'll see you in my next one. Bye bye. Hello, pile number 3 people. If you choose this yellow highlighter piggy, this is going to be your reading all about the month of November, how the month of November is going to be for you. First of all, let me start your reading by thanking you to thank you for clicking on this video. Thank you very much for joining in, and let's see what is the first two card talking about for the month of November for you, pile number 3. These cards will, give us the general theme of for the month of November for you. Now let's see, starting from the tarot, oracle, we have number 14, focus. Yep, you are focusing on something. This is pretty straightforward. This you are focusing. I see. You know what? You are focusing more on your masculine um side in the month of November. So this could be related to your physical health, physical fitness, career, growth, power. You're focusing on the masculine side of yours in the month of November. Decision making, protection, stability, growth. That's where you are focusing on in the month of November. And also, in a way, learning something new. That could be a helpful addition for, having achieving more success in your business, in your trade, in your work, in your studies. I also see you guys communicating a lot. Yeah, I see a lot of learning, teachings, and self improvement happening for you in the month of November. Another thing that is pulling me is that you guys may go to a long distance vacation. Do you have plans to do that? Because if it is a long distance vacation, like a abroad vacation, then this has to be planned for a long time, right? So wow, that is definitely, to let me know if you resonated with that one message, going overseas, stuff like that. Okay, now let's see what the tarot card is talking about. We have judgment. Yep, a strong calling for you is coming up in the month of November. And two things to, you know, keep in mind in the month of November for you guys is one, there is a rebirth happening. This could be a past project, this could be a past relationship, this could be anything that you put your heart and soul into in the month of sorry, that you put your heart and soul previously, but it did not work out and you sort of kind of gave up. But in the month of November, you are rebirthing that again. You are following that passion again. There is a resurrection happening of some sort of thing, goal that you had in the past that you were disappointed by, but it's restarting again. um Another message to think about is, guys, you are being called by the universe to take a part that is very, in a way, rebellious, like that is a path that is not really, that is really walked on. It's like calling you to be unique, calling you to be do something new, calling you to be, stop following the path of the mass, because there is something you are meant for, a completely different thing. You are meant for, whatever you want will be achieved by something, by doing something that is not done already. So that message, that awakening, that realization is going to happen to you in the month of November. But if you do not have those sort of big dreams and big realizations and stuff like that, something has to be changed and something is rebirthing. You need to be aware of that, okay? Because this is a judgment card. This can lead you towards completion, the very beautiful world card, complete success, happiness, satisfaction. So keep a lookout for that. Now, without further ado, let's start your tarot section. We have Page of Wands, Nine of Wands, Queen of Swords, Three of Cups. Oh my god, I'm getting goosebumps, guys. Four of Cups, Temperance, Two of Wands. You see, guys, how many Wands card you have, and like this is not a joke. Also, you guys, I see a lot of air signs over here. We also have fire signs, to be honest, but majorly I I can see that Sagittarius is present over here. I see, you know, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius coming up over here. This does not mean that you have those signs. This could just simply mean that the energies of these signs are going to be active in your chart in the month of November. So if you know how to read your chart, definitely take a look at where these signs fall. Sagittarius, where does the Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius falls on in the month of November? Because things related to which house those signs falls in are going to be important for you, are going to play the major role in the month of November. For example, if you have the Sagittarius sign in your 10th house, that means that your career, your workplace is going to be the main area where you are going to work on, which is going to impact you in the month of November. If your let's say Gemini signs falls in the 6th house, you are going to focus more on your health. If your Aquarius signs falls in the let's say 5th house, you are going to learn something new and try to earn from your hobbies, stuff like that. And if your Libra signs falls in the house of 12th house, let's say, then you are probably going to go on a vacation or a pilgrimage in the month of November. mean, that was already a message that I saw with the first card. And also it also will mean that you, maybe your, if you are already married, your spouse and you will go for a, checkup in the hospital, for some, that's for why, for things like hospital checking up and stuff like that. It could simply be a medical checkup, so you do not have to worry about that. And also there is also the planet, right? So let's not bore you with all the details, because chart reading is like, honestly guys, it takes hours. Anywho, starting your reading, stopping my blabbering. The Page of Wands. This card is representing here your career section, and the Page of Wands is telling me that you are so motivated in the month of November. You are starting something new in your career field, which is not shocking because Jasmine was already talking about that. Restarting your past passion, or doing completely something new that is, exactly opposite of what is the norm, or very new to the norm. So you are very excited by this thing, this project, this whatever thing that is restarting, or you are starting a completely new, whatever this adventure is, you are taking it as an adventure. You are so driven, you are so passionate about it, and you are full of energy in the month of November in your career field. Now, for love and relationship, for you, two cards fell out. Queen of Swords, by the way, this is in the wrong order. It was like this. So, Queen of Swords and Nine of Wands. In the relationship aspect, guys, I want you to know that there might be chances where you will have to, confront someone in the month of November, and this confrontation I see is being overly biased by one side. So what I want you to know that is that, please, please, uh, how to say it? Please, if possible, avoid this confrontation. Okay, if possible, try to find peace, try to avoid confrontation, try to, ignore this person who is bugging you, because I see in the month of November somebody is bugging you, like, and you are not having it. But the thing is, you need to let it go, because the another person, they are not going to, keep they are just going to keep on bugging you if you confront them, if you hurt them, if you, challenge them. The best case scenario for the month of November, if you encounter this person, if you encounter this situation, is for you to completely ignore and cut them out from your head and your circle if you can. The another message that I see in the month of November for pile number 3 is that in the love and relationship section, I see you guys are, cutting off some toxic people, and, not letting the toxic words, behaviors get a hold of your emotions, get a hold of your actions. For example, I remember I used to have this colleague who would, who used to have this very passive aggressive uh, way of speaking to everybody and also to me, and it used to hurt my, the usual way I am is, I'm the kind of person who is, if I can, I will avoid conflict, I will just completely ignore the person. But this person was just sometimes was just, if you hear their words, as, if you write what they are talking about, it's going to sound very, normal, neutral kind of thing, but the tone that they use is so sarcastic that it annoys you, right? And I hear you, I know you feel the exact same way. But even after my best effort, sometimes I would lash out at them. And at the end of the day, the person who looks bad is me, who lashed out, because I knew intuitively that because of their tone that they were mocking me. But because I lashed out, I became the person who is at fault. And I see the same sort of thing may may make an an appearance in your life in the month of November. And I want you to know that, despite the struggle, it's best if you be patient and, if possible, cut them out. Obviously, not always possible to cut these people out like me, because they were my colleague. I cannot like fire my own colleague. But the thing that I did was I started to just completely ignore them. Like, not in a way that I'm not talking to them or anything, because if you do that, they are going to bug you constantly. I know, those vampire ish energies. What you do is you listen to them, you laugh to them, and you laugh with them, and just not take them seriously. That is what worked best for me for with that person. And I'm not the expert, but I the only advice I can give you is what worked for me, right? So that is the advice that I want to give to you. Obviously, each person is different, each circumstance is different, and I want you to keep a lookout for yourself. Mostly these I see, the relationship. I don't see romantic uh, relationship being playing a major role in the month of November for you. I see, relationship with friends, relationship with relatives, relationship with naysayers, competitors, colleagues, that may have some sort of sour encounter in the month of November for you. So now, Three of Cups. This card is representing your physical health section. You are celebrating something beautiful in the month of November in terms of physical relationships. So if you guys have been in a hospital or taking medicine for some sort of physical ailment, you guys are recovering, and not only recovering, you are throwing a party with your friends to celebrate that recovery. I If you have been on a diet, if you have been on an exercise routine, you will see the results, and you are celebrating with your friends, you're celebrating yourself, your progress, stuff like that. Physical health wise, you guys are a good in the month of November. There's nothing much more to add. Like, everything is working out for you. The diet, the exercise, the medicine that you're taking in, the supplements you are taking in, you are seeing beautiful results. The fruits of your labors are making you happy, content. Now we have this Four of Cups card, another card that is kind of a bugging kind of card. And this card is representing the money section in the month of November for you. Now, I see that you have a limited budget, but you have unlimited desires, right? So you are struggling to budget, like where to put my money. And I get this salary, I get this revenue, to I have to pay for my rent, I have to pay for my utilities, I have to pay for my internet, I have to pay for my education, I have to pay for this, I have to pay for that. How am I going to ever save? Stuff like that. You are kind of not happy with the way things are in terms of money in the month of November, and you are trying to find out a new how to balance in a way that you are not cutting back on your lifestyle, but at the same time able to save more, able to expand more, attain some assets, have a solid monetary security and stability in your life. Most of the time I see you are a little bit miffed by this whole situation, like, oh, I'm so frustrated. All the money that I gain, I'm living paycheck to paycheck. I don't like this. Or it could be like, all the money that I earn, I have to put this way. I really get the time to enjoy the money that I have been earning. There is a little bit of disappointment, dissatisfaction. However, because there is heaven is helping you with another source of income in the month of November, please take a look out for that, guys, because while you are focusing on all the things that is not working out, all the things that is lacking, all the things that are disappointing you, you may ignore things that is actually working for you, that is actually there for you to turn back and take a look and take advantage of it, right? That's the whole message of this card, by the way. To not let your disappointments, you know, do not focus on your disappointments so much that you ignore the opportunity that is right behind you. By the way, another message that the judgment card was talking about, like, you know what, you need to rise up. You need to rise above the limitations. You need to rise up and rethink, take the new path, right? Wow. I'm impressed, guys. Temperance card. This card is representing your mental health. And this is talking about how you are balancing everything in terms of your situations regarding mental health, overthinking, emotions. I mean, mental health is a mix of so many things, guys. And I'm no psychologist. I doubt even psychologists can like know or like differentiate or understand everything about mental health. Each of us is so different. We are different because of our growing up process. We are different because of the influences that we have and had, a lot of things, right? But in the month of November, I see you guys are balancing everything. And this is going to be a major period for you in terms of mental health, because I see you guys are cutting off past patterns that have made you feel like shit, and revolving in terms of how you think about yourself, in terms of how you see things. If previously you were seeing, focusing on these three cups, now you are taking a step back and look for where the fourth cup is hiding. And because, you know what, guys, definitely in the month of November, this could be an online business, online gig, some sort of online gig or something. But I see, definitely do see you starting something online in the month of November. It could be a class or it could be a, excuse me, side hustle of some sort. But this is going to bring you abundance. I want you to know that, okay? So, Two of Wands, personal growth card. This is a very beautiful card to come up for you in the month of November. You guys are progressing towards more success, progressing towards your goal, and growing your growing your growing your up in a way like you are understanding what works for you and what sells, right? And it's like you're making this huge strategy, huge plan, where you are like, you know what, I want this, I want this, I want this. How can I get this? Okay, I will do this and I will do that. Stuff like that. Another thing is that, like, what I can say, see in here is like you are, it's like you, there is some sort of goal. You, pile number three, you definitely have this goal, definitely have this vision. I'm sure of it. You are not a lazy bum. I'm sure of it. Where you are focusing so much on what is it that's gonna make you like a very successful person, or could be happy and content with your life, what can give you the security and protection to your family, to your loved ones, and to yourself as well. I see you are being very motivated, very driven in the month of November, and you are taking a step further towards achieving your goals. Very motivated people you are, group number three. And also, one thing though, guys, is that, yeah, in terms of romantic relationship, I don't see much happening in the month of November for you. So there's that. So here it is, guys. Pile number three. If you stick up until now, despite my long rambling, Thank you very much. Um and if this reading gave you clarity, if it resonated with you, please do not forget to give this video a thumbs up. Let me know how you found this reading, and definitely save this video so that you can come back to me during or after November and let me know what really occurred in your life, whether this reading resonated with you or not. Uh, you can definitely ask for some advices from me. I will do my utmost best in giving my maybe unsolicited advice. I mean, I recently came up across this short video where the celebrity was talking. So funny. She was talking about everybody is giving me advices, but what I really need is money. And I was like, same girl. And you know what, most of us are like that, right? So even when I'm giving you all of these advices and things like I know it all, where I definitely don't. Yeah, I may sound like a hypocrite. I'm sorry for that, guys, but I'm a medium. I'm a tarot reader. I say what the cards are telling me to talk about, telling me to speak about, and that's what I'm trying to do. And hopefully it helped you. It helped you give have more clarity. It helps you find the direction. It helps you give the confidence in what you have already been feeling and thinking about is the right path or not, definitely never arrogant about my predictions or arrogant about my practices, guys. So I'm sorry. I don't know why I said I'm sorry, because yeah, I guess because of all these toxic contents that's been bugging me. I was talking about, cut off the toxic content and toxic people out of your life all the time. Especially in my recent videos, this message keeps coming up. So I'm sorry for constantly talking about that, but the message just keeps coming in. So I have no choice but to say what is coming up, right? Oh yeah, I'm sorry again for rambling on my own. Thank you for joining me in today's reading. Thank you for liking, subscribing, commenting on my channel, guys. This is one of the things where it gets proven that you really need to love what you do, uh, because my channel is not growing at all for the longest time, and it would be a lie to say that it does not frustrate me, because I've been putting in my time and effort and emotions, especially the psychic efforts, eh, psychological and mental efforts and intuitive efforts that it takes really drains you out, guys. But because I like doing tarot, because I like doing occult practices, and it gives me happiness to help others, even if it is 2 or 3 people, it's still worth doing it. So whatever this thing is that is making you feel driven, that is making you feel alive, that is bringing out that excited inner child within you, definitely do not let the naysayers, the adult world, hold you back from following that path, because at the end of the day, that is going to make you the most happy, and that is what makes you keep doing what you do and have content with what you have. um yeah, well, I'm talking a lot today, guys. I'm sorry again. I wish you all the best. I'll see you in my next one. I wish you all the success in whatever this new endeavor that you are taking in the month of November. Love and light. Bye bye.